so get around, but there's something about you I like, about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you, something about you.
Good morning and welcome back to my channel. So it's Saturday morning and I am headed to the Weight Watchers meeting to go there with my best friend Gina and to face some accountability because, as you guys know, if you watch my channel, I just got back from vacation. So I guess I'll have to go see what the damage is. All right, so you saw that I made the caramel macchiato shake with a shot of espresso. I'm gonna take that with me to the meeting to sip on. And then after the meeting, I'm going to go to ALDI. As you can imagine, my refrigerator is getting very bare because I tried to clean it out the best I could before I left for vacation. And you know, my 24-year-old son lives with me and he very nicely said, "Mom, we don't have any food in the house." Now, I know he could go buy it himself, I know, but that has been my job. All right, I'm gonna head out and to Aldi, and then I will be back with my grocery haul.
About you, something about you I like, about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you, something about you.
Okay, well, I am back from my Weight Watchers meeting and from Aldi. So if you want to know what damage I did over my vacation, I gained 0.4. I consider that a win. Now, I had a couple days where I got back on track before I weighed in this morning, but I'll take 0.4 and I'm going to keep going from here. So it is time to get to my ALDI grocery haul. Now, I did have to stock up on a lot of my fresh vegetables because I had to throw pretty much everything out because it was no longer good. But I have a lot of meat still frozen in my freezer. I've got chicken breast, I've got ground beef, I've got some shrimp and some tilapia. So I didn't need a whole lot of proteins. But let me start and show you what I got. So I did get these petite sirloin steaks from Aldi. I love these and I just make them in my cast iron skillet and they turn out perfect every time. And it's such an easy lean and green. You know, just pair it up with some vegetables, maybe some riced cauliflower or some green beans or some broccoli or any combination above. But these I highly recommend. If you have an Aldi near you, I love these. And I picked up some reduced fat sharp cheddar cheese because I'm always using different cheese in my recipes. And I did get another thing of eggs. I am planning on having a salad one day soon because I bought some bagged lettuce, which you will see. And I like to do a can of tuna in water, drained, and that's usually about half of a leanest. And then I split up the other half with a hard-boiled egg and some cheese. And then I put some various vegetables with it. And because tuna is a leanest, I get 1 healthy fat, so I can use 2 tablespoons of light dressing. So I got the eggs and I also got the can of tuna. And I picked up some lunch meat. Now this is primarily for my son to make sandwiches, but I got the mesquite smoked turkey breast and the smoked uncured ham. And I could also do some kind of Cobb salad with that as well. And I think that would be really good. All right, moving on to the vegetables. I did get a bag of lettuce. I just got one because it goes bad so fast, but I like their sweet butter lettuce. And I also like to pick it out myself because I also get groceries from Walmart delivered because I'm a Walmart Plus member. And every time I order bagged salad, they always give me a pretty crappy bag. All right, so I got the salad. And I picked up a spaghetti squash because I love spaghetti squash. Right now, probably I'll just do some meatballs with the Rayos over the spaghetti squash. That's one of my favorite things to have. Speaking of Rayos, Aldi's does carry Rayos sometimes, and so I picked up the Rayos marinara, and 1/4 cup is 1 green. And I picked up some cherub tomatoes. These are so good. They're like candy, and if I'm ever short on greens, they're very easy to eat. And I picked up some colored peppers. Now, I have some flank steak that I had cut into pieces and froze in single serving size portions. So I want to do beef and pepper stir fry over cauliflower rice. And that is what I'm going to use the peppers for. And I picked up some fresh broccoli. That is good with the steaks. I prefer fresh broccoli steamed. It's so good. But I also did get some frozen because, like I said, vegetables go bad if you don't use them, and these can always come in handy in a pinch. And I got some sliced mushrooms. I also like these sauteed with my steak and the broccoli. That's one of my favorite things to make for Mike because he loves when I make steak with mushrooms. And I picked up some celery. I have all the stuff to make buffalo chicken pizza, and I love to have it with a side of celery. And some extra fine frozen green beans. Now I got these the last grocery haul I had at Aldi, and I used the last of it last night, and these are so good. I just steam them in my Pampered Chef steamer. Okay, I've got a cauliflower. I still have plenty of cauliflower crusts, but I may make more. I primarily got this because I plan on making my chicken fried rice. And I did that once before in a video, and I will link that up here. But it was really good, especially with the fresh riced cauliflower. And I just rice it in my Ninja blender. And I got some zucchini. Now, one of my other favorite things to make is the slow cooker chili from Sandy's Kitchen Adventures. And I made that, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago, and I will try to link that video up here. But I tweaked it a little bit because it only had 2 greens in the recipe. So I added 2.5 cups of chopped zucchini to the recipe, and it was delicious. It was perfect. It bulked it up, and then it made it a complete lean and green. So I will be doing that sometime soon as well. And for that chili recipe, I needed 2 cans of Italian style diced tomatoes, and these are Aldi's version. They are basil, garlic, and oregano diced tomatoes. So I got my 2 cans for that recipe. Okay, moving on to some miscellaneous items. I picked up some steak seasoning because I had some from Omaha Steaks from like a year or so ago, and I just used the last of it. And I hope this is good. I haven't tried Aldi's version, but I would just count this as 1 condiment if I put it on the steaks. And I got some 0 sugar French vanilla creamer. 1 tablespoon is 1 condiment, and I like that in my coffee sometimes if I have a condiment to spare. And speaking of coffee, you guys know that I make my own Nespresso pods for my Nespresso machine. And I've done that in various videos, and actually I might even do it tonight if I have time. but I got some donut store blend coffee to go in it. I've made that before. I've made the Nespresso pods before with the donut store blend, and it's really good. And last but not least, I picked up some olive oil spray because I use it all the time. All right, so I'm gonna put all these groceries away, and then I'm going to jump in the shower because I have to get ready. I am meeting a group to discuss Mandy's bridal shower. I'm meeting her maid of honor and some family members at a local restaurant at 2 o'clock. And we're gonna divvy up responsibilities for Mandy's bridal shower, which Mandy is my daughter, which is in June. So I looked at the menu online, and there's a number of things I could get and still be mostly on plan, but I think I'm just gonna stick with the tried and true grilled chicken salad with dressing on the side. You know, when I go out to a restaurant, that's my go-to because that is the closest really you can get to having a perfect lean and green. So I will show you a little clip from the restaurant and show you my lean and green. I'll be having that a little earlier than I normally do. I like to have my lean and greens for dinner because I also cook for my son and then Mike if he's over. But I'm gonna go ahead and have it at 2 o'clock at the restaurant, and then I will have 3 fuelings left for the day. You saw that I had my second fueling, the lemon tart crisp bar. That is my favorite bar, hands down. I don't know why. The new formula is fantastic. I highly recommend it. And it came in handy. I always have some bars in my purse because I got out of Aldi and I was starving, and I still knew I had to unpack all this, and I wanted to do this grocery haul. So I had the bar and it was delicious. So not sure what I'm gonna have for the rest of the day for my fuelings, but stick with me and we will see. All right, I'm gonna put these away, get ready, and I will check back with you when I get to the restaurant.
One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
All right, well, I am back from the restaurant. My daughter ended up showing up at the end after we were done with our planning, and I got a nice picture of her. So after the restaurant, I ended up going over my daughter's house for a little bit and saw Captain, my grand dog, and he always makes me feel so loved. He was extremely excited to see me. I should have got a clip of him, but I didn't. I wasn't thinking. So I'm finally home, and it's time for my third fueling, and I'm gonna have the chocolate mint cookie crisp bar. So Mike is on his way over, and I think we're gonna make a fire tonight. I have a family room with a wood burning fireplace, but that's the room that my son kind of hangs out in, but he has acquired himself a new girlfriend, and she's really sweet. So he is out with her tonight, and he's not going to be home until tomorrow. So Mike and I are going to hang out in the family room and have a fire tonight because it is freezing cold. I came back to Ohio after the sun in Florida to a couple inches of snow. Yay, Ohio. All right, well, I'm going to have my bar. You'll see what I have for my fourth fueling, and then I will see you at the end of the evening for my last fueling. All right, see you then. All right, well, you saw what I had for my fourth fueling. I had the peanut butter shake. And now it is time for my last fueling. Mike and I have the fire going, and it's really awesome because it's only like 30 degrees here in Ohio. And we're gonna watch a movie. He recently purchased all the old Superman and Batman movies on Vudu. So I think we're gonna watch the first Batman with Michael Keaton. So I am going to munch on some cinnamon sugar sticks. and relax for a little bit, and then we'll call it a night. If you like this video, please like it below and subscribe to my channel, and tick that notification bell so you are alerted every time I upload a new video. All right, I'm gonna say goodnight, and I will see you next time.